Good morning, beetles and butterflies. Can we talk about friendship etiquette? So let's talk about this. A lot of times, I find myself just sharing information, right? Just sharing something good that has happened. And then what I notice is someone will have a similar story, but you didn't share your story. Why not? Why didn't you share your story when it happened? Why all of a sudden when I'm sharing my story, then all of a sudden you have a story? Is that insecurity? Is that competitiveness? Because if that is, I don't compete with my friends. I compete with myself, but I don't compete with my friends. Why would I do that? You know, unless there's a healthy competition contest that's going on. Otherwise, I don't compete with people. Why would I compete with people? I don't have to. The reason I don't have to is because I know who I am. So I don't have to compare notes. I don't have to compare us. Not at all. Now, what I do, I celebrate people. I celebrate friends. I celebrate anyone, actually, even enemies. I celebrate them. Why? Because if they've done something that's worth celebrating, I celebrate them. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm not going to all of a sudden share my great story when they're sharing their great story. No. Why? Because my shit can wait for another time. Because it's their moment to shine. Why would I take away their shine? And if you're offended by this particular post, then it's you I'm talking about, because why would it hit you so strong? Why would it ruffle your feathers? It hits you strong and it ruffles your feathers because it applies to you. It's okay to look in your own mirror and check yourself and say, damn, that's me. Right? Right? So if you have the same type of story where your friends, your associates are always butting in with their story once you're sharing your story, please let me know. I'm just curious to see if I'm the only one. Flat, flat, baby.